Hey guys, Joel here, back with our TV reactions. We're on to episode 2 of season 2 of Fringe. Now, the opening episode had a ton of information in it. I don't know if we're going to carry on with it, but we found out about these shapeshifters and what they're capable of doing, and that they are from the other side. The biggest disappointment for me was that they killed Charlie off. And I'm really disappointed about that. However, I'm interested to see how this is going to play out, because he is still walking around as a shapeshifter with a cop, and with a badge and a gun, and in effect he can now listen in on everything that's going on with all of these cases with Olivia and Walter, Peter and everything. So I want to know what's going to happen. It may get it in this episode, we may not. Let's go find out. This is episode 2. Oh my god, no, it's a hand. Okay. Wow. Oh, this guy's still alive down here. Yeah, run. Oh, he's finding cases
Patrolling
now.
the FBI database looking for any cases that were similar to Olivia's. Sudden disappearances. This town has had 6 missing people in the last 2 months, 4 of which eyewitnesses say just disappeared into thin air.
Do it. And keep a close eye on Dunham.
When they said you were dead, when I saw you lying there, I don't know what I would have done.
Wow.
Walter.
You feel up to going for a drive? All under the same circumstances?
Same as the others, just disappear. Be damned if I know what to make of it.
These 2 men are both special investigators with the FBI.
And when the good men and women who have come here from 3 separate counties have finished collecting evidence, then you can see it. The FBI has very specific laws that govern what their jurisdiction involves. None of these disappearances occurred on a military base. None of them happened to cross state lines.
You've already given us evidence to analyze.
There's information in these
I understand,
files.
but I can get a special procedural order to...
Why are you so interested in this case?
What?
I'm sorry, I...
Night of desirable objects?
Can you run the names and notify me if any red flags come up?
Sure. I just have to run down.
Okay. Thanks, Charlie. Bye.
Crap. I'm trying to figure out exactly what this is. Is this some sort of, I don't know, interdimensional typewriter that they've invented? I can't think. Still believes I'm her partner.
How's it going, Walter?
I plan to urinate in 23 minutes.
Good to know.
I'm telling you because I'm going to need help unzipping my fly. I can't
What?
feel my hand. It seems the substance from Pennsylvania is a paralytic.
Which means that whoever took those people paralyzed them first, so they couldn't fight back.
So they can't fight or run away.
Very devious. Perhaps a whole new stage of human evolution. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
He was also at the Thomasons just after Jennifer Thomason disappeared. Sheriff Golightly arrived just as Hughes was leaving.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking you drive.
Olivia Dunham, this is Peter Bishop. We're wanting to ask you a few questions.
This is my 5th well in 2 months. Can't seem to find that sweet spot.
I can hear that.
Wash this dirt off. Make yourself comfortable.
Excuse me. Is there someone else in this house?
No.
I like the quaint violin solo for the soundtrack here. What the hell's going on?
I'm out of there.
Whoa!
Peter! Oh my God.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus!
so sorry, I thought I heard something. I thought I heard someone. So, I understand that you're a doctor,
Yes.
but you retired nearly 20 years ago.
There's no evidence that links him to the disappearances, just a bunch of old lab equipment. We had it packed up, sent over to Harvard. Walter's taking a look at it now.
But I thought I could help them. I thought I could comfort them. For 5 minutes, I had a son. I could never hurt these people.
Mr. Hughes would like to take a sample of your blood. We'd like to compare it to some evidence that we found at the scene of the last disappearance.
Am I under arrest?
Not presently.
Then no.
It says in her report Dunham's gun went off.
Spend most of my time alone.
Yeah. Misfire.
Mr. Hughes?
Hello, Agent Dunham. I haven't had a chance to visit since your accident, but Agent Broyles has been keeping me apprised. I was concerned.
Well, thanks. I'm doing okay.
I'm glad to hear that. Though sometimes the physical injury is the easiest to get over. You've been through quite an ordeal, Olivia. One of many lately. To overlook it would be a mistake. Sam Weiss, the man who helped put me back together.
You know, the FBI has psychologists. If I thought that I needed...
He's not a psychologist.
Agent Jessup told her Hughes may have killed his wife and child 17 years ago.
Finally, some good news. I assume we can dig them up.
Oh my God, he's gonna hang himself. Well, now we know he's involved.
Oh my God.
There's no body. Looks like something dug its way in.
Or dug its way out.
Yeah, he's hung himself.
Scarring to the joints. Butterfly lesions to the face. Systemic lupus erythematosus.
Lupus?
Which means what?
Notably, she was incapable of producing offspring. Lupus results in an overactive immune system. Her own body would have destroyed the fetus long before it
Yes,
came
and
to
yet
term.
despite that, she was somehow able to give birth to a son. Walter, according to this, Hughes' baby wasn't entirely human.
It explains his research. Reproductive biology and gene replacement. I hypothesized that he may have used some scorpion DNA, an incredibly resilient creature, and also possibly something that lives underground, a mole rat.
Scorpions do paralyze their prey with toxin. It could explain the blue liquid.
Hey, what did I miss?
Hughes' baby, he altered it inside the womb so that it could survive its mother's lupus.
Okay, that is sick.
What?
That is brilliant. He's created a super baby.
I think I might know where he is. When we were at the Hughes' house, I heard a noise, like something breathing. I thought that I had imagined it, but I didn't. Sheriff, go lightly.
There we go. A door. And human bodies.
Yeah.
Christ, that made me jump. Okay, I didn't see that coming. He was trying to burrow out and the car fell on it.
Charlie, what if I don't want to remember?
In your accent.
All of it. Where I went, who I met with, what he told me? And what if there's a part of my brain that's trying to protect me?
If Walter was correct about you going to that other universe, then whatever secrets you learned might be worth remembering.
Another universe. I never thought that I would ever hear you utter those words with a straight face.
Oh, it's such a shame it's not him.
You've come a long way, Charlie Francis.
Once upon a time, there was a young man, probably around 10 or 11, who got it in his head that he wanted to take his father fishing. It's called the Night of Desirable Objects. Sadly, his father was never really all that available to him, so what started out as a would-be bonding experience ended up with a young man fishing alone in a boat.
Because you were too busy.
This young man gave this to you. Can I come with you and your friend?
You know what, Walter? I think that would make the trip.
Good.
I'm looking for Sam Weiss.
I tell you he met a girl and moved away and you're just gonna give up?
It's him.
You're Sam.
Nina Sharp said you'd be coming by.
Have the headaches started yet?
No.
They will.
Yeah, not getting anything from her at the moment because she can't remember. This is so inventive. Whoa. Okay, that was quite an interesting episode. In effect, it was not really related to the main storyline. It was just a one-off episode, but it was nicely done. I feel I said in the commentary like it was done in the style of the X-Files. Small midtown America where something weird or strange is going on. It turns out to be some demonic creature baby that some scientist has invented. It just took me back to the X-Files. I don't know why, it just did. Maybe that's just me. So, that case was wrapped up fairly quickly in that episode, especially as soon as the creature took itself out by trying to burrow its way up, not knowing there's a police car above, and obviously with all the holes that its father had dug over the years, the whole ground just caved in. So, as I mentioned with the start of this season, from the end of the last episode, now Charlie is no longer our Charlie. He is going to be actively seeking to help Olivia remember what she knows, because that seems to be the information that they either need, require, or just want to know how much that she knows. And he's just been given more instructions as well there. If she can't remember, you're going to have to help her remember. I don't know how he's supposed to do that, and I hope he doesn't do that, because we need the information, not him. He's going to take that back to them. And at this point, I'm saying them, and I don't know who the hell them are. This show's fabulous. That little scene at the end with Walter and Peter, where he's trying to tell him, when I was a kid, I bought this thing, this Night of Desirable Objects to go fishing with you, but you were always too busy. And because the way Walter is, he couldn't see the wood for the trees and says, oh, well, can I come? This boy gave it to you, did it? That was really sweet. I like that. Clearly, Walter is changed a lot from the man he used to be when he was, from all of what we get from it, quite a ruthless scientist back in the day. Because more and more information is coming about between what him and William Bell did with their experiments back then. And I'm not sure all of it was just William Bell. Walter does seem to always be saying that was him, that wasn't me, I was just doing what I was told and continuing the experiments. But I'm sure we're going to get more information as to just how much involvement there was. But it's nice to see that even though he spent all this time away in the mental institute, it's made him a different person. It's made him more, okay, he's lost some of his memory and life experiences, but it seems to have made him a better person. That's what I'm taking from this so far. But I really enjoyed that. I'm concerned what's going to happen with Charlie. And the other girl in it from the first episode, who's some sort of royal family member now, was in that for about 5 minutes, literally, and then she was gone again. So, because of what you guys have told me and who she is, I'm not sure whether she's going to be staying in this or not. I have no idea. You will probably know better than I would. Anyway, that was a fabulous episode. That was episode 2 of season 2. If you enjoyed the episode, guys, please hit that subscribe, turn your notifications on so you know when all my videos release. And also, down here somewhere will be a link to my Twitter. Hit me up on Twitter as well, because we're trying to get more people following me on there so I can always post updates to you guys and loads of little other bits and snippets of information, because I don't have many Twitter followers and I want some more. I'm feeling left out. Anyway, I think that will do for this one. I will be back with the second episode of Fringe for the week in a couple of days. So until then, guys, thanks very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.